everyone, welcome to our Coyote Esports stream. Today we are streaming our Collegiate tournament match. CGC is going against NU's purple team. We're very excited to see how this goes. And casting with me today, I have Bread and Mikey, or Blarky Boy. Bread is on our local Mesa team, and Mikey is a member of our CGC team. If you guys would like to say hi.
Hello there.
Uh,
All right, and so these are best 2 out of 3, and it looks like we're getting started.
This will be a very exciting match. I know Sal is a very dominant Reinhardt, so I'm excited to see how they play here.
I'm interested to see how they're going to start off this game because I do know that a lot of teams like to start off with a brawl, and I'm just excited to see where they go from here.
Oh, there goes Axis glitch down.
CGC is going to push onto the point early here. You'll love to see that. Junkrat's going to overextend, and Sal's going to leave his team behind, but get the pick on the Junkrat, which is going to be pretty big.
Awesome, it looks like CGC has the point here. That percentage will quickly be going up. We see Niagara just waiting here.
I'm interested to see how this Hanzo duel is going to play out.
Looks like they're just waiting for a pick here.
Both teams kind of are. And it looks like we're going to have our first real team fight on the point here.
Oh, there are picks on the board. It looks like CGC still in the lead with picks here.
Comfortable first few fights for CGC. You always love to see that.
Looks like we have a couple ultimates coming up on CGC's side here pretty
I
soon.
see a swap here on Niagara to the Reaper pick. I wonder if Niagara will pair their Zarya grab and their Tire soon here.
And there is going to be an early pick on the BAP to start this fight, though. And both healers are down already for NU Purple. So it's just, honestly, it just looks like that right now CGC has all the momentum and they're just keeping it going. They're keeping the ults down for the enemy team while building their own. It's just good team play right now.
They're playing really well. They're sitting comfy with 4 ultimates.
Megan here trying to go for a push. Purple is going to make it onto the point. And even though the Immort did go out, it got destroyed pretty quickly. Both healers and the tank are down. So it looks like it's just going to be an attempt to stall here. And that's a team kill. That's round 1.
Yeah, great round. Great plays by CGC. They're very coordinated and they always had good usage of their ults.
I would say, just based on our history for CGC here, this would be kind of based on the other teams' comp here. I would say I'm not terribly surprised that they did pretty well. This is a comp they're very used to fighting. They know how to go against a brawl. If we, saw if Niagara, right? I believe so. NU Purple really wanted to throw some challenges out there. I think they would really have to switch up that comp off of that more divey. Which actually, I do see they are making some swaps. They are trying to make some adjustments there.
I don't know how I feel about the Brig on Elios Well. I've never been a big fan of Brig on Elios Well. I know she has Boop, but I just never really liked Brig on Well. I don't know why.
I'm excited to see potentially some boops from Hector on CGC's team, especially on Well.
Also, the Sigma pick coming out here I think could be a very good counter for the Reinhardt. If they can keep CGC's brawl away from them, I think they could really win this. And the early pick here for NU Purple. on the soldier. Is Purple going to make any advances on the point?
CGC just trying to stabilize here.
And you Purple finally pushing down onto the point here. What a big stun out of the Brig.
Both teams are about even now.
Sal is stalling on this point really hard, which is going to help CGC push that from what would have been about a 20% cap to almost 40. So that was a really big hold out of Sal. But NU Purple is going to take the point here, so. But CGC's waiting for a group up here, and a pick on these DPS is going to probably stall them a little bit, but they do have 3 ults coming up, and NU Purple does have window. And another pick, though.
This is CGC's perfect opportunity to push up here.
Sal's going to get a huge pin on the Sigma, and he's going to drop the
big
Earth Shatter. A
shatter.
huge shatter, dog.
He takes 2 people with his Fire Strike.
And though you're seeing one of the really key parts of this game is the stall. What a wall climb. Buying a little bit of time there. That's huge.
Yeah, shout out to CGC's support lineup too for keeping Sal alive and the rest of their team.
Amplification matrix ready.
No Chuck trying to get a sneaky pick with his Tracer ult.
And it looks like he's going to find that pick. He's going to find 2, actually.
Nice, that's very good.
3. Wow.
Huge for CGC there.
Amazing coordination.
I just started off with a really good pulse bomb. And honestly, it was just a really easy follow-up for the rest of the team. Interesting out of CGC here. They're trying to play more around the point when I thought that they would play up more near the choke. But NU Purple looks like they're going to take left side here and try and take some high ground. This Hanzo's going to go up and contest and is going to get a pick on the Junkrat.
I'm almost surprised we didn't see the Hanzo ult there with that team grouped up the way they were.
I really thought so too, that would have been a perfect time for a Hanzo ult, but
Maybe they're waiting for point here.
there's the
double
both
dragon.
Hanzo ults and a barrier. Looks like we're just dumping ults here at the end of the match, or end of the round.
Oh, 2 kills.
NU Purple is going to try and brawl into the point, but they are lacking their tank. And they're just trying to fight around now, just survive and stall for as long as possible. Gonna stick with the Sigma, even though they probably need to get to point pretty quick here. Justin is getting a huge stall and has Pulse Bomb up. Could he try and use it? What a rewind. And that's a cap for NU Purple. That was really good play there out of NU Purple, playing around natural cover without a tank. The ult dumping at the right time, and they almost have window up now.
And she's back in the game.
CGC is going in with ult advantage here though, so we'll see how NU's able to combat that.
I wonder if they'll lead with Shatter than Pulse
Justin-
Bomb. It'd be fun to see.
Justin again is going around for a flank and is going to find the pick on the Brig. Sal's going to pop his shatter here. Could this be the end of the round? And right now it looks like NU Purple's just going to try and stall for as much time as possible. But everybody's down, and that's the end of the round.
A good round.
Good first map out of CGC.
Absolutely, love to see it. It did seem like NU was starting to get their ground there. Definitely seems like they have some character swapping that we might see this next round, but yeah, we'll see where what map we end up at. And for now, we do have a short break while teams make those decisions, make any necessary swaps. While they decide that, we'll take a short break and we'll be right back. All right, we are back for game number 2. This first match did go to CGC. We'll see how NU is going to make some adjustments there. Once again, just letting you guys know, I've got Brett here and Mikey casting with me, both players on our local Overwatch teams. Yeah, what do you guys think about these swaps? How are we feeling about this round?
I'm really excited to see the Pharmacy come out from CGC, and I wonder how NU will counter it.
Thing for NU Purple here in this one is going to be, can they get rid of CGC's healers? Because what was messing them up was that they couldn't get any picks on Sal. They couldn't finish off anybody really. So I'm interested to see how this Sombra, Junkrat, and Zen is going to do for their damage. Recon arrow for CGC here. And it looks like the Pharmacy is going to go in, and Sombra's already going to get her hack on the Pharah. And Axis is going to find the pick on the BAP. And right now, it looks like the Pharmacy was the right call out of CGC as they are pushing NU Purple back to the point. Sal is trapped. The immortality is going to come out, and Sal is going to stay alive here at about 60 health, but he is going to live. And just like that, CGC already has the first point.
Yeah, with the Pharmacy just dominating the skies, Axis Glitch does have a lot of free space to just get easy picks while everybody's focused.
Speaking of the Pharmacy, Farah here already almost has Rocket Barrage, while the highest ult charge on NU Purple is Sombra at 45. So that should tell you how this entire game is going so far.
I do see the switch on NU Purple with the Soldier.
Speaking of the Pharah though,
Unfortunately, it does hit Pharah.
here's Justin overextended and is going to get himself and the Mercy picked off. So it is a 3v5 to start this fight. Axis also has Dragon here. And Sal manages to stay alive despite getting hacked by the Sombra. And we're going to see the sticking of the Pharmacy here. And even though they're running Sombra and a hit scan and Zenyatta, this Pharmacy still appears to be giving NU Purple some fits. As I say that, the Pharah gets picked off.
CGC is sitting comfortably on 4 ults here while NU Purple does have Sombra and Soldier, so I wonder if they'll use the ults together.
I'd say too, weirdly, NU Purple gave up just a lot of free cart push to CGC right there, trying to play behind and get a pick on one of the healers.
CGC's healers just keeping their line alive.
It's what's winning them the game right now. And a pick from Justin is going to kill their Soldier, and Bap's going to get himself killed. Sal looks like he's about to die here, and I think that's his first death of this map. As it appears Justin might have misclicked on the Pharah ult there.
Yeah, that
So
was an
picked.
unfortunate Pharah ult there. Didn't really end up giving their team a lot of value. Oh, it looks like he was swapping. That's probably why we saw that come out in that case.
And we are going to see a lot of ults going in here. Diva with her bomb, Soldier as visor, Bap with a window, and Zen with Transcendence.
CGC really needs to look out for that Sombra to disable, from disabling their Rhine shield.
She even gets a hack. That could be huge.
CGC looks like they're taking their top left corner here.
Also appears to be taking their time, not really trying to force anything or push any big fights here. We're going to see an opening Dragon out of CGC as Sal gets hacked mid-charge. But
CGC doesn't, the Dragon doesn't take anybody, but does create a lot of space for them here.
it's a lot of free cart push. Does force Stick to use her Valkyrie though. And Sal's going to go ahead and pop his Earth Shatter. And
Great block
that
of the
appears-
Soldier ult there.
Yeah, it saved them a ton of damage.
Here's that's what's going to get them the second point.
NU is still holding on to a lot of ults here. They did lose that point there, but they will have a lot to work with for this next push.
Yeah, we haven't really seen Diva Bomb or Zen ult lately, so
You
I don't
do
even
start
know
to
if
wonder
we'll see
if at this point they should just start dumping ults, because it is bad to just hold on to it and
They
not
might,
use it at
they
all.
might be saving for their Sombra and Diva Bomb.
Then again, Zen could have used Transcendence during that last fight to stall at least for a little bit longer on that second point. Either way though here, looks like CGC's gonna play around to a little natural cover. And it looks like both teams, we're gonna see the Diva Bomb here. Sal's shield goes down and gonna get a pick on their BAP. Sombra's gonna TP out. And that's a healer down for CGC, and their healers have been going pretty hard game. And Sombra's looking for a pick on the Hanzo, but Hanzo's gonna get picked anyways. Never mind.
I will say I'm a little surprised that we didn't see a little bit more fallback from CGC there with the loss of their healer. Their healers are extremely vital to these aggressive pushes. So I would have expected a little bit more fallback when they lost their BAP initially. Huge play from Reaper there.
No choke takes 3 people.
Also kind of a whiff on the Dragon after that big double kill. Still a window here for CGC. Zen also has Transcendent, could be good for...
Oh, we see here, NU Purple doesn't use window or Zen ult. I feel like they were just waiting for the perfect opportunity, but they just took way too long on those.
Sometimes you just gotta take what's given. CGC is gonna take round 1 on this map.
They also have a very comfy time thing, almost 2 minutes.
So CGC is gonna sit very comfortable here. I think opening out, NU Purple should look to play self-sustain or dive here. I think if they can dive CGC's healers, they can win these fights, as seen, but for right now, they're just trying to fight too hard on that front line, and it's getting them picked.
Gotta love the in-between match, little wander of the map here.
Yeah,
Don't
I
like
really
this
like
map.
the addition of this map. It has a lot of colors, it has a lot of rooms and spaces for DPS to hide in, so...
Fun to look at, but playing on this map is... I don't like this map.
It's really hard when you're still learning it as well. As you were mentioning, Brett, there are so many nooks and crannies, so many levels to find. It's definitely going to take some time to really learn all the ins and outs of this new map. Ah, 2 Zaryas.
Zarya.
Loving that. I'm excited.
We're also going to see a bit of a brawlish comp here out of NU Purple running the Sombra Reaper and Zarya, which is a very close range attack here. And it looks like they're going to try and just speed past the joke and dive into Sal as he gets purpled, but the Immortality Field's going to come out. Going to go ahead and keep Sal alive.
Axis Glitch just takes both of their healers.
Going to really splinter this team here, and
Axis Glitch taking 4 of NU's players. Very
just
well
like
played.
that, Axis Glitch probably just got play of the game off that too, so good for them.
Do I look like an angel of mercy to you?
It looks like Sal's going to try and just build up some ult charge here, poking into their backline. And a huge pick off of Justin. Going to go ahead and pick off their Reaper here. NU Purple might want to consider falling back and just waiting for another opportunity. They do still have 3 minutes. No need to stagger themselves. It looks like right now both teams kind of just taking pot shots, trying to build some ult charge, maybe get a pick. But right now it looks like not much has happened. As Egg here appears to be going for a back cap as NU Purple loses one of their healers. And it looks like not much is going to rise out of it.
Lucio.
Another big pick for Justin. As, again, it just feels like NU Purple can't put any of CGC down.
Oh, here comes the switch to Symmetra from NU Purple.
NU Purple is probably going to be looking to just fight on the point here at this point, as they do realize how hard it is to put these people down. So they're probably just going to try and get on the point.
Does have both DPS ultimates.
True. Gonna TP up. Here comes the Cassidy ult. Both DPS ults are out. Gonna find no one. Sim here, gonna get a pick on the Sojourn.
Oh, Sim. Sim takes 2.
Could be looking at an NU Purple team fight win here. As a huge sleep on the Zarya is gonna put her out of commission for this fight. As they're gonna focus down the Sim.
There goes the main healer from CGC's team.
Both teams just trying to brawl in the cart here. Gonna focus down the Zarya and the BAP. And just like that.
Both their Baptiste and their Salt player.
That was a big escape there out of Axis Glitch. That's less ult charge for NU Purple. And also, she doesn't get staggered. So she can regroup with her team.
60 seconds remaining. Objective lost.
Even though UGC did lose that fight, they did stall for quite a long time. So even though they do, NU Purple has about 320-ish, it's not as much as they probably would have liked to have.
Both Zaryas holding grab, and it looks like both healers on either team as well. Looks like NU is
Purple's about to have all of their ults, actually.
Right. We'll see how if they can stagger and use those ults appropriately, or if we're gonna see some dumping of ults there.
There
It
goes
looks
wall from NU Purple, and it looks like CGC's backing up a little bit for protection.
Wait out the symbol here.
Oh,
As we see both windows come out. See a barrier. Ana's also gonna pop her nano boost here, which is gonna get the pick on the Reaper. And another big pick for Sal, and just like that, UC appears to have taken back control of this game. Again, the big thing for NU Purple in these fights, as Zarya is going to get a huge stagger, which is going to delay their push by another 7 or 8 seconds here.
I wonder if NU Purple will lead this next fight with Grab Blossom.
Being that both support ults have come out, I think they're going to wait to bait Immortality Field first. And also,
oh, there goes the
and we're going to see the grab.
NU?
And it looks like a wasted grab here as Axis Glitch pops her own ult. Gets about 2 picks. Again, you're just seeing this suppressing DPS play. But, with that being said, NU Purple does still hold on to their Death Blossom, and we're going to see a switch onto the Genji here. So it's going to be Genji Reaper, Bap Lucio Zarya. And he did manage to hold on to their grab, so they do still have grab and high noon.
Maybe NU will be starting this next fight.
We're going to see the Blossom here, and going to get 3 picks on 4. Huge play out of Eggburger there to keep this game alive.
Yeah, CGC was just sitting in that little room, and it was just the perfect opportunity for Eggburger
Gonna get a stagger here on the map on top of that.
And you
So
really
Eggburger.
needed that to get this push to that next point. We'll see
Yeah, they
if
had been holding on
CGC
to
is
their
able to
blossom for quite a bit.
contest. And they
But
do.
TGC is going to take the contest as Sal's going to pop his grab, and the perfect time for the sound barrier. High Noon comes out, looking, not really going to find anybody. And this just looks like a dumping of bodies and a C9 out of CGC, which leads to NU Purple getting another point here. So even though it has been close shaves here and there, NU Purple continues to push this cart forward.
They do have about a minute and a half left to go until they have to deliver this point.
Which, if they can keep rolling like they have, this time might actually not look terrible for NU Purple.
They are coming up very close on their blade too, and we do see the fire switch on the CGC side.
We're also going to see the Zarya to the Rhine switch here. NU Purple is also still holding on to their window as Genji Blade is about to come up. CGC also getting their window, and Nano is around the corner for CGC. We're going to see Mega here trying to get some pokes.
60 seconds.
And we're going to see the window here.
When
Ow.
the dragon goes out.
We're going to see the Dragon. Sal's going to be able to fend off as Justin pops his Pharah ult, getting the pick on the BAP and the Zarya. Sal's also going to kill the Lucio here.
That was a great pick from Sal on that Genji blade. He could have caused a lot of damage to their team.
And are we going to see a mobility swap here for NU Purple? Or are they going to try and hold on to this Reaper ult and maybe get another 4-man here? And it looks like NU Purple's going to play together, try and use the Lucio to speed up through. And this is probably going to be the last team fight before we just see bodies thrown at the cart here. So let's see if NU Purple has it in him to pull one more miracle out of this hat.
Look, it looks like Reaper's just trying in their backlight, but he fails to unleash his Blossom. And then there goes another.
Could be a huge
Ryan.
whiff as Nano Rhine comes out, clears the cart, and that would appear.
Yeah, those are
Damn.
great Nano on Sal. It was such a good game.
You're going to see the GGs come out from both sides. Well done by both teams.
Play of the game.
I'm going to have to disagree with play of the game, but whatever.
It's a great
Huge.
challenge, Sal. Yeah, both teams had a really big ultimate, so it was really exciting to see.
Always great to see. Also, the scrappiness out of NU Purple to keep fighting, keep pushing through, and hold through at least probably 2 or 3 more points than they honestly should have gotten.
Yeah,
They
it
did
was
manage to
good
scrap
fight
through
by
and
their
win those
side.
fights. Love to see it out of both teams, though.
Absolutely. Definitely great to see CGC's plays there. I mean, no bias or anything, but yeah, great to see a win for them here in this Overwatch Homecoming Collegiate tournament. Um, do you want to say before we let everyone go today, thank you so much for joining us for casting today. Brad, Mikey, we really appreciate you. Definitely also want to say shout outs to all of our viewers for tuning in and supporting, your favorite teams. That does wrap up our games for today. That was best 2 out of 3 with 2 points going to CGC. Yeah, thanks again for viewing and everyone have a great rest of your night.